Strap on your boots for a ride through the rollicking world of Oklahoma, a groundbreaking trailblazer in musical theater that captures the essence of frontier life with its poignant storytelling, unforgettable characters, and heart-stirring melodies. Welcome to On Broadway, a Maven's Guide, where we explore the history of musical theater by examining key Broadway shows and the ways they were shaped by and shaped American history. Shalom, I'm David Benkof, the Broadway Maven, and this video discusses a production that redefined the very fabric of the American musical. Oklahoma, premiering in 1943, marked a seismic shift in the landscape of musical theater, weaving song, dance, and story into a cohesive narrative that mirrored the complexity and optimism of the American spirit. This transition underscores a pivotal evolution in Broadway history, from musicals as mere entertainment to profound narratives that resonate deeply with the American experience, setting the stage for what many consider the Golden Age of Broadway. Premiering against the backdrop of a world at war, this musical by the iconic duo Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II marked a significant departure from the theatrical norms of its time. With Oklahoma, Broadway audiences were introduced to a fully integrated musical where every song, every dance, and every line of dialogue propelled the narrative forward, enriching the characters and their stories in profound ways. In discussing the show, composer Richard Rodgers wrote that in a great musical, the orchestrations sound the way the costumes look, and that's Oklahoma. Set in the Oklahoma Territory at the turn of the 20th century, Oklahoma presented a narrative steeped in themes of love, community, and the American spirit. The musical did not shy away from exploring darker themes, such as jealousy and violence, yet it was imbued with an optimism that reflected the mood of perseverance and hope for the future on the part of a nation battered by depression and war. Through its portrayal of complex characters and emotional depth, Oklahoma offered a mirror to American society, showcasing the struggles and triumphs of everyday life. What set Oklahoma apart was not just its narrative ambition, but also its innovative use of dance and choreography to tell its story. Agnes DeMille's groundbreaking choreography, particularly in the Dream Ballet sequence, broke new ground by using dance to delve into Laurie's inner conflicts and desires, blending fantasy and reality in a way that was both visually and emotionally captivating. Let's watch part of the Dream Ballet from Oklahoma, titled Laurie Makes Up Her Mind. This integration of dance into the narrative fabric of the musical highlighted the untapped potential of ballet to express complex psychological and narrative themes, setting a precedent that would influence countless productions in the years to come. Oklahoma, as a trailblazer in the landscape of American musical theater, not only mirrored the shifting dynamics of American society, but did so through the lives of its richly drawn characters. At its heart, Curly, a charismatic cowboy, and Laurie, a spirited farm girl, navigate the challenges of love and life in the early 1900s Oklahoma Territory. Their journey, marked by romance, rivalry, and resilience, epitomizes the American ethos of pioneering spirit and individualism. Yet, it is the relationships with the surrounding community, figures like Aunt Eller, the wise and nurturing matriarch, and Judd Fry, the misunderstood farmhand with darker intentions, that underscore the musical's deep-seated themes of community and collective responsibility. The Act Two opener, The Farmer and the Cowman, celebrates the unifying power of statehood to bridge social and economic divides.
The farmer and the cowman should be friends. Oh, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. One man likes to push a plow, the other likes to chase a cow, but that's no reason why they can't be friends. Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance for the farmer's daughters, farmers dance for the rancher's gals.
Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance for the farmer's daughters, farmers dance for the rancher's gals.
Through these characters, Oklahoma captures the duality of American identity, the balance between celebrating individual freedom and acknowledging the importance of community support and collaboration. Before moving forward, let's revel in Oklahoma, where the high spirits and collective joy of the territory come alive. It's a song that vibrantly expresses the communal spirit and pride that's central to the show's message.
Comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yeah, oh yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay.
Oklahoma's unparalleled success and its enduring impact on the fabric of American musical theater are monumental. By presenting a narrative that was both entertaining and emotionally resonant, it redefined audiences' expectations for what a musical could be, showcasing the potential of musicals to address serious subjects while still delivering the escapism and joy that theatergoers crave. Oklahoma emerged during a time when the United States was at the crux of transformation and turmoil, deeply involved in the throes of World War II. Its 1943 debut offered audiences not just an escape, but a reflection of American values at a time when national identity was paramount. The musical captured the essence of American fortitude, hearkening back to the pioneering spirit of the Oklahoma land rushes and the unyielding optimism that defined the American dream. This was a country grappling with the Great Depression's aftermath, and Oklahoma mirrored this resilience, echoing the collective yearning for prosperity and unity. It depicted the intersection of several different American lifestyles, encapsulating the struggles of a nation fighting for freedom abroad while striving for unity at home. This historical context provided a rich tapestry from which Oklahoma was woven, serving as a nostalgic reminder of American tenacity and hope. Oklahoma's influence on American history is nuanced. Its portrayal of robust American values during World War II helped to fortify the home front, providing a cultural touchstone of unity and optimism. By celebrating the pioneering spirit and communal harmony, it fortified a narrative of American exceptionalism and resilience that transcended the theater, contributing to the morale of a nation amid global conflict. In the lineage of American theater, Oklahoma stands as a pivotal work that solidified the form of the book musical. Following in the footsteps of Showboat, which began the trend of integrating story and song in the 1920s, Oklahoma furthered this evolution by ensuring that every element, from its Rodgers and Hammerstein score to Agnes DeMille's ballet, drove the narrative forward. This integration was a stark contrast to earlier works like Anything Goes, which, while cohesive, still leaned heavily on star power and standalone set pieces. Oklahoma's storytelling was complex, the characters multidimensional, and the music intrinsic to the plot, offering a template for all that followed. In Oklahoma, the land itself became a character, with its sweeping plains setting the stage for a new American mythology, one that subsequent shows would strive to emulate. The impact of its success led directly to other genre-defining works by Rodgers and Hammerstein, including Carousel, 1945, which further explored complex, dark themes within the framework of the American narrative. By marrying ballet with folk dance and classical music with the American vernacular, Oklahoma revolutionized what audiences expected from musical theater. It broke from the vaudevillian traditions of its predecessors, becoming a progenitor of an era known as the Golden Age of Broadway. Musicals were no longer just entertainment, they were a synthesis of performance and pathos, reflecting and shaping America's self-image. Oklahoma's legacy endures as a cornerstone of American musical theater, encapsulating the American spirit while pioneering a format that would define the genre. Its synthesis of narrative and song not only reflected its time, but also set the stage for Broadway's future storytelling ambitions. Please like and subscribe. Marquee, the Broadway Maven's weekly blast, comes out every Thursday. It includes piano talks, news, reviews, videos, Broadway blasts, quizzes, and more. Get Marquee for free and learn about all classes and projects at thebroadwaymaven.com. And here's an On Broadway playlist.